guys. So I'm driving my classic Lion. It's a 1986 505 V6. Yeah, it's a very fantastic car. I love this Lion. I love it. Loving it every fiber of my being. So this morning, as I was entering the car to drive home, something just crossed my mind. It was something I experienced in one of my motor projects I've used that taught me a very good lesson. So I decided to do a video on that. So sometime, it was in 1999, yeah, 1999, when I started driving the 5, actually it's a 504 GM manual transmission. It actually belonged to my father, but he gave it to me at that time. Not willingly anyway. Because I remember vividly. I was like, hey, thou shalt not drive this car. If you ever touch this car, I will eat you alive, blah, blah, blah. You know. At the point, he realized, this my son will kill me. It's better I let him be. Because, of course, I was wondering why he didn't know that at that time that he has a stubborn child. I mean, not just stubborn, the lion himself. So he just had to let go. So he gave me the car to be using, and I think he figured out that I even handled the car better than he was, maybe. So, yeah, in 1999, I could still remember the year. The brake switch, the brake light switch under the brake pedal broke. So I needed to replace it. Then it was at Oka, Anambra State. That's where we were living at that time. Then I think I was like 19 or 20 years old. So, well, I went to a part shop and they brought out two to me, a fake and original. The fake one, the price then was 75 naira, while the original was 140 naira. I think the original brand, I think it could be Bosch or Value. I've forgotten the name. So I was like, oh, why buy the original? In fact, because you can see 75 naira, 140 naira, so the original was more like double amount of the fake one. So I said, why buy the original when the fake one will work? It was a waste of money, you know. Even at that time, of course, I've not even entered university then. Yeah, I've not entered university. It was 1999. So I was just still living with pocket money given to me by my parents. So I went and bought the 75 naira one, the fake one. And it worked. Guess what? 2 weeks later, in fact, it was so funny. Either the 13th day or the 14th day, something like that, it failed again. That fake one. was so angry, and I was like, why did I waste this money? You know. So I went back this time around. I decided to buy the original one, which was 140. Remember, this thing happened in 1999. So I swapped in the original one, and from that 1999 to 2012, when my father sold the car, that original one worked. As in, it worked until the car was sold. How many years? Do the counting. From 1999 to 2012. It wasn't flawlessly. It never had any fault or any issue. If I had bought that original one, that 75 naira wouldn't have been a waste. But like I always say, you know, in every experience, there's something to take out of it, no matter how unpleasant or negative it. So it taught me a lesson that time to always go for the best. Because sometimes you see people buying things because they are cheap things, even when they know that they are not original or they are not good or will not serve them. But they go for it because to them, why waste money buying those expensive ones when you can buy the cheap ones? Only to end up wasting that money because that fake one will fail shorter than you even expect. And you guess what? Some will still go back and buy the fake one over and over. They just keep wasting that money instead of them to just take that both buy the genuine parts and forget about that particular part again for probably 10 years, 20 years, or thousands or hundreds of thousands of kilometers. So that's why I'm doing this video. You know, I see a lot of people going for fake something that sometimes it's not just that they will fail, they will end up destroying the vehicle. So why do that in the first place? You see people driving Peugeot cars that their engine costs 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 700,000, even over ₦1 million. You see them, they will go into the fuel station and demand for the cheapest oil in their stand. And you keep wondering, what is wrong with this person? Is it that it doesn't have any value? Even if you don't value your vehicle, you should value your wallet. Because you know that cheap oil you are buying, probably the 3,000 naira oil or 5,000 naira oil, could wreck down your engine. So if you damage your engine of 500,000 or over ₦1 million or 200,000, instead of you to have spent maybe like 10,000 to buy the oil that you could use for 1 year and that will protect your engine, you go for the cheap one and end up spending more. So sometimes you wonder, why do people think that way? I know it's a belief, you know, but I learned my own lesson on time when I was still very, very young, and it has been serving me very well. I've been applying it. So I'm trying to inspire you guys to know that going cheap doesn't pay. You know, people will tell you, no, economy is hard, things that there's no money, forget that bullshit. That's what we tell ourselves. But when you see people going to beer parlors, restaurants, you see how much they spend to impress other people. You see people, men, buying all kinds of wares and stuff just to impress women. Things they don't even need. Or buying gadgets or stuff, you know. So at the end of the day, you like that you don't have the money because you think you don't have the money. You don't have the money, you go to a church, you blow up or even 2-3 months salary that you haven't even earned. You blow it by making pages, but you don't have money. But to put your car in good shape or buy something that you know that will serve you better, all those things, no, you don't have money. But you have money to impress people so that people will clap for you. You have money to buy irrelevant, useless things. Well, you could take a lesson from this. Well, like I always say, experience is the best teacher. In fact, to me, experience is even the only thing that teaches, not even all these words and all that. So yeah, if you want to keep going cheap, of course, nobody will stop you. If you want to keep buying fake pass because they cost a little amount of money, well, you can always do that. But of course, it means you come back buying same parts over and over, or you could even damage your vehicle. That's how it is. So I took my own lesson on time. How many years now? From 1999 to today, which is 2018. I'm no longer in 2017 anymore. So you can imagine, that has been serving me. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I look at it and say, oh, even if I can't afford this now, I would rather park this car until when I can afford it, rather than wasting that money, and at the end of the day, you go back and spend additional money, or you should, to put the car in good shape. Yeah, there are situations where, okay, maybe at this moment, this is your part of risk resistance. Let's go, let me just get this. By next month or so, I'll get the best of them and remove the fake one. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the belief, the thoughts process people do have that is a waste of money to buy something that you know that is very, very good, even though it may cost more than those cheap ones, but you prefer, no, it's a waste of money to do that. It's not just about cars, everything in life. I'm talking about all applications, everything, Go for the best you can afford. And what I mean, I'm not talking about right now what you can afford. I'm talking about by tomorrow and all that. Look at it. Is this what you really, is this your value? This thing you are buying, is that your worth? That's what you should ask yourself. If it's not your worth, right now, can you do without it? I'm talking about the cheap thing. Can you do without it so that by tomorrow or next you can get enough money to buy it? If you can do without it, leave them, don't buy it. But if it's a must, maybe you are traveling and your car is stranded, it broke down and you need to fix it and you don't have enough money to buy that genuine part. It's a different scenario. At that moment, your part of risk resistance is to probably buy that cheap one to get the car out of there. Probably later on you put the genuine one. So always evaluate yourself in every moment you want to do anything, to know what you are doing, will it benefit you even at that moment. Yeah, because I know that if you are putting the wrong part in your vehicle, it doesn't feel good to me. If I'm putting something that I know that is very, very inferior or bad, there's no way I'll feel good about it. If you feel good, well, we are different. So if it doesn't feel good to me, I don't think I'll do that. I would rather park the vehicle. I would rather not buy that thing, even if it's your wear, shoes, whatever. If something I don't like, why wear something that makes you feel bad? Why buy something? So many reasons. So yeah, I think that's it is for this video. I'll talk to you guys in my next video to come. I'm not picking subjects, but I have something else in mind. Bye guys.
Dedicated for sure. Dripping willows on the satin pillows. Love is being checked from a hub. Dead president still living their fuck on. I'm so happy because